Hi. Welcome back to JoJo's AI channel. In this episode, I'm going to introduce 10 free and incredibly useful new AI tools, ranging from drawing, singing, to using Stable Diffusion for free, and using Stable Diffusion on your phone. From image recognition to speech recognition and transcription, plus we're to test for free Meta's new open source model Llama2, then these contents are very much. I have put it in this issue of notes, so remember to go to the description column. Take a look at my notes, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. So, my channel mainly introduces the most practical AI tools, which are the ones I use and others might use as well. So remember to like and bookmark. Let me introduce the first one to everyone. I think it's a pretty useful tool called Labs. It's in the Discord group, where you can generate videos and then invite others with a link. I have already sent it to the student group. After you enter, you can see the showcase. Click on it, and you will see many videos made by experts. Just click on one randomly to show everyone. Generating a video is also very simple. You just need to find it below, for example, this generate here. Here, you can see many other people generating at the same time. Here, you just need to type a /. Actually, the usage method is very similar to Mijia. Click Create Prompt, and I went to chessgpt.com again. I went to chessgpt.com again. I went to chessgpt.com again. I went to chessgpt.com again and again and again and again and again and again. I went to chessgpt.com again. I went to chessgpt.com again, asking him to help me generate some keywords. I found someone in his guidelines on how to write good keywords for videos. I put it in the notes of this issue at the bottom, and chessgpt.com gave me 5 text prompts, so I'll copy one at random, go into Discord, and paste it directly into the car, and it didn't take long for him to be born. Click on the small window above, you can see the pictures I gave birth, all over here. Hey, it's not bad, it feels really like that. Download it directly, then you can see it here. You can copy the pictures generated by other people and what his prompt is, and you can make your own channel, just like I made one myself. This one I generated with Mid-Journey. Because I saw that the scumbag and Satya were together, and then I made a Windows llama, and I asked him to move his mouth, and then here, this is all made by Lab, and you can see it in this channel. There are many people making graphics. If you want this video to have continuity and continue to flow, what can you do? It's very simple, just take a screenshot. Then copy its prompt, here it is /create, then click to add a more, then come out of the above image, then upload the image you just took a screenshot, and then add it here. The text just copied down prompts to enter, and then click on the picture above. You can see that it is according to its last frame of the picture, continuous down. It can only generate up to 3 seconds, so in the last frame. You have to do a screenshot action, then of course the screenshot action in the silhouette is easier to do. For example, the silhouette is here, I dragged both videos down, you can show it from its last frame. Directly to this side, if you want to extract the last frame here, in fact, it is similar to before, then export the frame picture here, and then save it, so you can continue to do this video continuously. The feeling is that the first video it generated, the video that comes out later, the whole definition is not as high as the first video, so now I see some of its only problems, and it can only generate 3 seconds. What about the second tool? Still on Discord, it's this. You give it a small hint, it can help you generate music plus words and pictures, is a song with pictures. Suno invitation link, I have already sent it to the student group. On the Suno side, you can find bot sync alpha, tap it, then directly /here, have a sync, tap it, and then enter. In the first blank, you can choose your own written lyrics, your own words, or you can let ChatGPT generate one directly with one of the themes. I'll let it generate one, Flying llama. The flying grass mud horse. I just tested it and Chinese is not working temporarily. It cannot generate it, and the quality of the output is very poor. I think if we give AI a little more time, maybe it can quickly make something similar to CoComelon. Singing education videos, which many people may not know, are the most viewed channel on YouTube, not Mr. Beast, but CoComelon, the singing education video channel of CoComelon. In fact, everyone may not know that the channel with the most views on YouTube is not Mr. Beast, but CoComelon, a channel that produces preschool educational nursery rhymes. And it is very stable. Almost as soon as it goes online, this video has a traffic of 1 million. And almost all of its videos are high-definition videos that are not limited by time. If a nursery rhyme is good, it may still be popular after 5 or 10 years. Even 20 years later, it is still being sung. In fact, this track is worth studying. When I was a child, I grew up listening to Coco Guadwa's nursery rhymes. Now let's take a look at the third tool, called Llama2. This is an online stable diffusion. You can draw website. It has copied all the models of Civid AI, and then you just click on this checkpoint. Add the model library, and then click online stable diffusion. In this checkpoint, find the newly added model. You can start drawing. Then in this issue of the note, remember to find this ceremonial cloth. Here is a 1-minute coloring tutorial. You can click on it. You can see how to turn a black and white picture into a color picture. The Rebu Cloth AI is now 100 sheets a day for free. I drew all the steps with red lines. If you have time, you must go and take a look. In fact, learning stable diffusion is not difficult, really not difficult. As long as you follow these steps, do it once or twice, it is what I think of any learning. It's all up to you to try it yourself. After trying it, you will understand. I also provided everyone with an elemental treasure trove. Inside this elemental treasure trove, there are many different pictures that you can copy. For example, I like this illusion stone. Click on the copy, go back to the ceremonial cloth, paste it on this side of the prompt word, and then put it down. 1 key to rush forward to generate a picture. I chose the checkpoint of the national style, and it became after it came out. Such a beautiful picture. Then it is actually plugin now only control net. This online site has actually been able to solve my 50% of the needs for stable diffusion. If you just want to simply generate a picture, or use ControlNet a little. It's already enough, that's free, generates 100 images every day. When will you mooch for free? Hurry up and mooch for free. Many times the tool I returned didn't take long, it stopped letting you mooch for free. Then there is a small partner said, I don't want to use this computer is not willing to go. I use the mobile phone to do stable diffusion drawing. And there is another tool, you can use stable diffusion drawing on WeChat. I have shared the Toast mini program with everyone in the group. If you haven't joined my group yet, remember to scan the code and join the group. I often share some useful information in the group. In the group, I have already shared this mini program for making toast with my friends. After opening it, you can see that it can generate AI QR codes, but I have tested it and found that these QR codes are generally not scannable. So I don't recommend it for now. Another option is AI light and shadow text. We can try clicking on an AI light and shadow text. It's actually very simple, just enter what you want to have light and shadow here. For example, I want everyone to give it a thumbs up. You can see its black background and white words come out, that is to say, it already has a text base. At this time we choose the style. You can choose fantasy comics or realism. I will choose fantasy. What about this place? If you think its prompt words may not be enough, it has already told you these tags, just sunshine and then rainbow waves, all of which tell you, and if you want to add something more, you can type it freely. In this place, you need to first put a comma, then find inspiration from the spellbook. Just like there are so many tags, you can choose whichever you want. So I think it's really thoughtful, including the scene, weather, and composition effects. Characters, decoration, hairstyle, expression, gesture, items, all for you. Then I will add a toast, and then add this spell. You see that just now I ordered toast, it will be automatically translated into English, then the direct point will be generated immediately. Let's take a look at the effect. it sometimes just clicks to generate a long time cannot produce the picture. At this time you click it, and then reopen it again, may change the prompt or change the settings again, then these pictures are generated by my different settings. That means that for everyone at this time, hurry up to help like it. I have hinted that you have been so long, and you haven't liked it, then Runway recently launched Gen 2, directly upload a picture here. Just click on this cloud to select the picture you want to upload, then I uploaded a picture of my QR code, directly generate to see what it will look like, then the free version will have to wait a minute or two, but I think as long as it is free, let's go to the white, well, it has been generated to see how the effect is. Wow, 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 this effect is too good. Give it a 5-star rating. When I want to try the second picture, it asks me to upgrade. Let me see how much it costs. And for 1 year, it's $144. Well, I thought about it first, after all Pika Labs is free, wow, now you can also upload images. I uploaded this like image, I asked it can you tell me what's in the picture, and it started telling me. It says, the picture you sent me is of a person wearing a colorful latex outfit. Oh, that's right, just click on this small box and upload the picture, then ask it, can you see any Chinese characters in this picture? Oh, it seems that it cannot be read. It does not know what Chinese characters are inside. So let's try using Google. Come to the bar and click the plus sign to upload the picture. To be fair, upload the same image and ask it the same question again. Can you see any Chinese characters in this picture? Hey, it just won't recognize them, so both attempts failed. Let's upload this picture for analysis. There are no people in it. Now bar can't see people, wow, bar is still amazing, it can see and give a thumbs up in Chinese. Let's go back to Bing, click on this little box and then click on the image, upload the same image and ask the same question. Comparing the two robots, wow, Bing is not good, it didn't see the like button. It seems that Google's image analysis is more powerful. You see, it clearly tells me that there is a like button inside. Bing cannot read Chinese characters. Bars can't read people, if only the two of them combined, then I'm testing Bard to see if he understands this nonsense picture, and at the same time I go to Bing, give it the same picture and the same prompt word, see if it can be analyzed. Is this nonsense? What about Google? It can completely analyze and determine that the Chinese characters in this picture mean nonsense. And it also knows that in English, it is called shrimp pulling egg means nonsense or bullshit. Its analysis is quite accurate. It also gives you an example sentence. I can't believe he said that. That's such nonsense. I'm so tired of all this nonsense. It's a mixture of Chinese and English. Well, Bing also figured it out at this time. It says, this is a photo of a shrimp tied to an egg with a red string. Yes, its analysis is very accurate, but its Chinese is completely incorrect. It is a fresh shrimp bomb. Then translated into fresh shrimp tied to egg, it can be seen that Bing's image analysis skills are much worse than Bard. After all, Google has also done image analysis for so many years, and the eighth is the ability of Cloud AI to analyze long text. My practical use is that now I am taking the yoga teacher's course, I am recording all the passwords of the yoga teacher's 1-hour class, first using Whisper to transcribe it, which is equivalent to saying that it is phonetic, and after it comes down, the instructions for a class are so long, about 10 pages long. Because the requirement of our course is to attend 50 yoga classes and write a journal for each class, I was initially quite worried. However, I suddenly came up with an idea that I can use AI, so I think it's really helpful. AI is everywhere in our lives now. It must be said that Cloud is invincible in analyzing long texts. Speaking of where I transcribe from, it's from this guy's Twitter. After clicking on it, he went to GitHub. Here you can click his notebook, the notebook is here after it comes out, and then you run it directly, and then it still runs, then connect the RAM and disk a little, and then click it. Continue to install library is to follow step by step, wait for a step to be displayed, successful, and then to the next step. After it is successful, you can see a small check. The next step is to generate this file. To connect to your Google Drive, I will just briefly connect, just follow the sequence and click down. The only thing to note is in this step, because it uses a YouTube link to generate the document, and then it goes to video selection. So when it comes to choosing your video, we first take a look at Llama2's video. Llama2's videos usually don't have subtitles, but all I need to do is copy the URL of his video, then paste it in the video or playlist URL field, and then click play. After 6 seconds, since this video is in Chinese, you may need to select ZH, which represents Chinese, and then click run. Currently, there are only a few options available, including English and Chinese. One Japanese and one French. This should be German, and then you can click auto, and it won't be long before it starts to transcribe the voice in this video, and then it quickly generates an SRT document. So, the one before this is a timestamp, and it's really quite fast, so in the future, if you encounter anything you want to transcribe and want to do it for free, you can come to this GitHub page. It's really quite convenient. After transcribing the video for 5 minutes, it actually has a pretty high accuracy. After completing this step, if you want to generate a document, you still need to click on Merge Word Segments to Sentences, and this process is also quite fast. It becomes an SRT document and is completed in 1 second. Then in my Google Drive, there will be an SRT document that can be downloaded. If you want to study the copywriting of the old AI, can use this free method. The other day Meta released its big language model. It is open source Llama2. Because it is open source, so it is catching up quickly, OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google Bard. I think in the near future it should surpass OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard. So how do we test it now? Actually, there are many user interfaces for one-click testing like this on GitHub. For example, this GitHub page, and then you just keep scrolling down. Pull down to the bottom and click on Open in Collab. It will open Google Colab. Just click on play and it will start running. After running, you will see a lot of code like this. You don't have to worry about it, then scroll down to the bottom. I clicked on this public URL, and after clicking on it, I came to this interface. First of all, I came to the interface mode, so I clicked on Apply and Restart Interface. It will have an interface on the text generation side, and you can have a conversation with Llama2. But I feel like 13b, it's a bit strange. I think it may not be as good as Llama in terms of perplexity. If you go to Llama to perplexity.ai, it has a Llama dialogue and it's quite fast. I asked it if you can say Chinese, it feels that it understands, but it can't write I will take this instruction of my yoga class. The prompt word is given to it, without uploading any files, let it give me some output, just to see what it can say. In fact, I think it's still good, that is, as a brainstorm, it's brainstorming. If you can't think of what to write, you first let the AI help you, and then combine it with your own ideas, and the part of this video bonus is, how to turn this 2D picture into a 3D world, that's still the same. In this episode of Bonus Fun Notes, in this interesting place, click on this Illumini AI website. After entering, first close this. This means that it has 2 developers, and then it needs everyone's support to buy a cup of coffee like this. You can switch from 2D to 3D. You can try it first. This is a model they have already prepared. Scroll is used to zoom in and out, and the ESC key is used to go back to this side. Then, you can upload your own image. It's the image I just made. This is a picture I survived in Midjourney. So first of all, you upload it on this website, and after uploading it, you feel like it's not quite satisfactory, like it's not particularly good, it looks a bit crooked. How can we make it better? Just upload a depth map here, open the current node, upload the same image at convert.layerpix.com, and then it will be able to see a 3D effect. But let's not worry about it for now. First, click on this share button to share it. Then, click on depth map and select save to download it. After that, go back to this website and upload it on the depth map section, and click open. Then there is a little feeling. Do you feel that it becomes a 3D world after entering and seeing the flowing water inside? Then W is to go forward, A and D is to the left and right. You feel as if people have entered this 3D world. To go on an expedition, you can also move this mouse up and down at the same time. This is the angle of your lens. My course. This week there is a new course. My course is actually a more basic thing to prompt engineering. There are also digital human replicas, like this video. I use 2 virtual humans on different websites. I will say how I do it here, as well as Mid-Journey's drawing foundation, Stable Diffusion's drawing foundation. That's like today's black and white line chart coloring. I've added it to the course. This is actually a very short 5-minute course. If you play about once, you will have a certain understanding of Stable Diffusion. Our cognition is slowly project by project. Stacked in this way, my Stable Diffusion prompt is already checking the subtitles, and there is a student's photo library that is about to go online, and once it goes online, I will increase the price again. So remember to hurry up and take a look at my course before the price increase. There is already a lot of content in it. It includes how to make invisible QR codes, how to make 3D animations, and also an introduction to programming languages. For example, how to install them. If you are writing small program code, it is in the first lesson, on the prompt engineering side. I think if you have these knowledge, for ordinary people, you will surpass more than 80% of people, and there is also AI automation, and very simple and basic programming. Of course there are some other AI tools, just like Filmora's video editing.